Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, July 29th, 2024. That's the year, right? Yes, that's the year. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here in Tucson, Arizona, which means it is time once again for the Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I am the senior minister here at Unity of Tucson. Here, I'm going to put that up so you can see my name. And Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right here in the Old Pueblo. Our purpose is to explore the principles of New Thought so that we can master spiritual understanding, develop a spiritual path, and find personal purpose in our lives. The Mindful Moment is an opportunity I take every Monday through Thursday. Well, I'm about to take a hiatus, so this week, and then I'm going to be on hiatus for a couple weeks. But the Mindful Moment is an opportunity I take to engage in spiritual practice, because what I have found is that a consistency in my spiritual practice has enhanced the quality of my life. So that's what I'm doing here, and I am deeply grateful to be able to share this opportunity with you. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I see that at least one comment has come through already. Good morning to Jerry, Reverend Jerry Stratemeyer. Morning blessings to you. Do you have any comments? I have some. So I have Mike and I have William here who are in my office. Do you have anything that you want to say hi about, or do you want to comment?
I love your shirt.
Well, thank you.
I'm blessed this Monday morning to be here.
Oh, well, you are both blessings in my life, so thank you for being here. I do, speaking of blessings in our lives, I do want to say, as I always do, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Roberta is here. Hello to Roberta. Jeannie, good morning. Grateful to see you this glorious day. So nobody sent me any messages or questions or anything this day. Do you have any questions about the nature of this thing called spirituality or life, or something that you have a burning desire for me to answer?
We both know it all.
They both know it all. Well, fundamentally, you do. I mean, that is a spiritual truth. That's the thing. Like, we all have access to the infinite information of the universe. We do fundamentally know it all. Whether we can allow ourselves to open into that awareness, that becomes the question. So what do you think? Do you think you know it all? I mean, it sounds like, you grew up being told, oh, don't be a know-it-all, right? But we do know it all. That's what I think.
So the question is, what are some of the ways we can increase our awareness so that we can know more of it all?
What are some of the ways that we can increase our awareness so that we can know more of it all? Well, I'll tell you, there are a couple, this is kind of a twofold answer for me, because I'm going to start with what might seem obvious, because it's, I think, what many of us purposefully engage in. And that is, well, number one, educate ourselves, to engage in the process of education, to take in the information that is in our surroundings. And I'm a big fan of having gone to school. So, like the fundamental aspect of education. But I also think that if we're looking at it from a spiritual point of view, a spiritual perspective, which is what we do here, that the practice for me of the practices of visioning and meditation always provide answers for me. And so I'm going to start with meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is allowing ourselves to essentially quiet the mind. This is at least a practice of meditation. It's allowing ourselves to quiet the mind, to open up to what we may not be perceiving in the noise of our mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's allowing ourselves to let go of the things that we are already aware of. And what I like to say is, in meditation, I am looking for what is happening in the space between the thoughts, because the space between the thoughts, there's still something happening. And so allowing myself to open up and see what's in between the spaces, in those spaces, is a way that I can and have acquired additional information and have been blessed and not just informed, but inspired. So that's one practice. Another practice is sort of an extension of meditation where it's an active form of meditation called visioning. And in visioning, you're actively asking questions. Questions like, what wants to happen here? And then being willing to let go of what you think the answer should be and allowing the answer to come through. What wants to happen here? What is the best and highest outcome for the situation that I am inquiring about? Things like that. So you can ask any question in visioning. The willingness to be able to stop, let go of the things you think you'll already know, and listen to the answer and listen to the answer that is intuiting itself through you. That's how I would open myself up.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Accessibility factor.
Yeah. And we all have access because we are all that access. I mean, that's a weird way of putting it, but we are all that power and presence. We are the divine. And so we just got to let go of the limiting ideas that we've already adopted to allow ourselves to access the unlimited. That's what those practices do for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So what do you say? We'll take that into prayer?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to invite us all to relax right where we are. If it's safe and comfortable to close the eyes, feel free to do so. As I often say, I close my eyes really with that idea in mind that I'm letting go of the things I actively know, and I'm turning the attention to that which is within, where I can begin to explore the spaces between the thoughts. Relaxing, allowing, letting go of any unnecessary physical tension in preparation for this activity of prayer. And I do begin the activity of prayer with this understanding that there is only one presence, there is only one creative energy, there's only one source for all that unfolds universally. That creative energy, that source, that presence, I call it God. I give it the name, but it is beyond language. It is beyond words. It is love. It is light. It is life itself. And it is everything that is back of the perceptions of love, light, and life. For there is no thing that is not part of the infinite wholeness of the divine. And so we are included in that, each and every one of us. Every aspect of our being is divine source energy. Every cell in our body is the outflow of divine source energy. The experiences of our lives are the outflow of divine source energy. And being that divine source energy, I know that we direct those experiences. We direct the flow of this good in our lives. And we can be active in that. And I choose in this moment to be active in the outflow of this thing called life. And so I have a willingness, and I open up in willingness to know that I know it all. Irrespective of the limitations I've previously placed, I let go of those limitations and I open up to the infinite. I choose to listen. I choose to open up in awareness. I choose to educate myself. I choose this. And I know that in the choice, I am blessed as it flows forth into the expression of life. And I hold this to be so for each and every one of us, that we are each and every one of us blessed in the knowledge of having and being the infinite knowledge of the universe. And so with gratitude and appreciation overflowing from within, I simply let it be. I relax, I trust, I know, and affirm it as so, as I say, and so it is. Amen.
So it is.
Such a delight to share this time with you and to share this time with you. I don't have a camera to show our lovely gentlemen here. So
That's
you don't get to see them.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing, William says. Yeah, and I will be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock, right here on these streaming channels. And I will be here this week through Thursday for the Mindful Moment. 9:30 a.m. on Friday, Reverend Steph Saint Amand and I will be streaming our weekly rant. Rant, of course, meaning radically affirmative new thought. It's our about 30 minutes of conversation about whatever we want to rant about. So we'll be here on Friday. Then, as a reminder, I am taking a hiatus from the streaming of these experiences because I am headed out to Canada with my husband, taking vacation. So for 3 weeks, 3 consecutive weeks, I will not be online, but I will be back with, I'm just looking at the calendar over my computer screen here. I will be back with the Mindful Moment on the 26th of August. So this week, then I'm off for a few weeks, and then I'm back on the 26th. So I trust we will all enjoy that vacation time as well. Again, if you have any questions that you would like me to address, you can send an email to revjonathan@unitytucson.com. You can always put questions in the comments here. I do, even after the fact, I'll go back and look at the comments following the live stream. So, reach out, connect with me. I love doing that. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. right here. Bye.